So for this discussion, I'm gonna be talking about music. One thing about me, I'm a big advocate for listening to all types of music and giving all types of music a chance and a listen. I'm pretty open and kind of everywhere on my music taste. Just kind of depends on how I'm feeling, who I'm with, what time of day it is, or what I'm doing. Um, the only kind of music I'm not too much of a fan of, although I do listen to every once in a while, would have to be rap music. But the specific album that I'm going to talk about today is going to be Lux by Rosalia, and that is the album cover. It's really glary. You can see my laptop. But it's called Lux. It's her new album that came out this year, and is 15. Sorry, it came out last year, but it's her newest album, and then she released the deluxe version this year. It has 15 songs and is 49 minutes long. I've loved Rosalia for a while. I actually have a poster of her up on my wall. But I think she's so creative. She actually graduated with a music degree, and I'm not exactly too sure which one, but I know she has like a background in making music and stuff. I believe this is her third studio album. So her second album was an album called Motomami, and it was more kind of like experimental, funky pop kind of album. As for this one though, um, it's more of like it has symphonic elements and stuff like that. So it also explores religion a lot, which is why the album cover is her dressed like that. And a lot of the songs in here have to do with religion, like Divinize, Reliquia, um, and then this one's called Dios es un stalker, which is just like God is a stalker. Um, and it has a lot of symphonic elements, and what I mean by that is there's a lot of orchestral music going on in the background. So like the what is it called? Dang, I forgot. The like the sound, not the soundtrack. Oh my god, I'm blinking. Anyways, um, but to me, the first listen, I think I fell in love with the album. She actually talks in 49 different languages, which I had no idea the first time I listened through. But I've listened to the album in order a couple times now, and on my most recent listen, I was kind of doing some research on what every song was about, and I figured out that she's actually talking in about 49 different languages or something like that. And she talks in, I'm pretty sure, all of the languages. You don't really tell the difference because sometimes you can't really tell what she's saying. But her voice is also really beautiful, and that she has like this, um, I would say a voice that's suited for opera, but it's also suited for pop. So like her vocal, she, she has like a freaking 4 octave vocal range, and I think that's amazing. I think the thing that I like the most about every song in the album though would have to be like the music in the background, or if I knew what it was called, it'd be so much easier. But the sound before you add the words, I forget what it's called. Not backtrack, something. But anyways, so that would be my favorite thing about each song of the album. Would be the violins, pianos, flutes, all that stuff. I think you would see in an orchestra, like, or an opera, whatever. I think that's what stands out to me the most. I would say the only thing that I don't like is she has a couple songs where she'll go from like a hard beat, like a hard bass beat, and then she'll start like singing, and then she'll go back to the hard bass beat, and then she'll start singing again, and then it'll change to like orchestra. That's the only thing I really don't like about it. But other than that, I think this album's amazing. I actually have it on vinyl, and this was one of my favorite released albums of last year.